international relations asks you not to act on the basis of emotion, but to look calmly about what's in your own interest. And I put myself in that category as a hyper-realist. So I'm all about doing what's good for the United States. But the caveat is, let's do what's really good for us in the long run, and not do things that make us feel good for a few minutes, but actually deeply undermine our own security. The Iraq War cost us so much of our own security. So we should be thinking in terms of our own security and ask ourselves, what happens to our security when we waste it in places where we only produce destructive results, not only for the target countries, but for ourselves? The second group, some of you may be very familiar, is the democratic socialist left. We all see no benefit for stability in the United States, no benefit for stability in the rest of the world to these wars. We see the cost of these wars robbing America and greatly increasing the gap in our society, which is one of our most profound national problems. And then the third group, which is actually quite active in Washington, is libertarians. Really the only think tank in Washington that's off the paradigm on foreign policy is the Cato Institute, which is run by libertarians. What they see in the American imperial project is end of civil liberties, strengthening of the national security state, ever-increasing taxes. So they also are very actively involved in this. So I believe that there is the raw material out there in America for a new coalition that would oppose the endless war project of the United States. It's never had the political or intellectual leadership it needs in order to congeal into a movement. We've got some very exciting people entering Congress, but foreign policy has never been their specialty or their field. So we have a job to do, of making sure that they don't think they've done all their job for America just because they are promoting economic justice at home. That's not enough anymore in the urgent situation we're in right now. I was reminded of this when I was in Washington, where I try to go as little as possible. And I was talking to a guy, an important person in the Washington congressional firmament, and I gave him my rant about this is wrong, we shouldn't be doing that, and what we should be doing is this, something like what I just told you. And then I finished by saying, somehow we have to get America away from this project of permanent war. And he looked at me in a very bemused way and he said, you know, we don't call it permanent war. We call it global leadership. That's the mindset we have to change. Thank you.